Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to Reforged Mafia. My name is Lucky Sar, and today I got a 3v3 battle replay for you on Dry Lake Bed. And yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in it, and pretty cool matchups as well. So we will get started with army comps. We got WK playing Cardlin, and he's got some Greenwatch Garrison Spearmen. He's got some, what are these guys? The Wardens of Gorthade, the Pikeman unit. He's got a lot of Greenwatch Garrison Spearmen in here, with some some of those Pikemen. What are they called? I can't see them. Footmen, Greenwatch Footmen. So yeah, that's just packed tight. He's got some Warhammers behind him, and with a catapult. He's got some civilians behind them. Just the throw in there. He's got these sharpshooters. You gotta have the sharpshooters when you play with Carlin. They're just nasty and they will rip through anything. He's got some axemen. Let's see, one unit of that, and then he's got some Dunedain commanders, and he's got third bad riders and commanders. So he's got 2 cav units. Might have 3. No, he's got 3. Got the Royal Court of Thorondor. So yeah, he's got 3 cav units. Very good cav. Lance cav. He's going to be playing Shriek, whatever you call it. He's going to be commanding Dwarves of Erebor. He's got some Ironfoot spears in front. It looks like he's got 1, 2, 3 units of that, with some Ironfoot warriors. More Ironfoot warriors. He's got a lot of Ironfoot warriors, and he's got some axe throwers behind them, with some axe guards. He's got some AP axe guard in here to throw in there, and also 2 units of crossbows. He's got the Blacklock engineers, which, if he can't get a lot out of these units, he has to be careful. If they get in range of those crossbows, they will get shredded. And then he's got the Sons of Durin. So it is packed tightly in here, and if those shots on that catapult, if he's even able to get a couple shots off, it's most likely going to do a lot of damage. We will head over to Stewed Balrog. So these orcs like eating some Balrog stew. He's going to be commanding the Misty Mountains. He's got some Goblin Archers in the front here, and then he's got some heavy Goblin Archers behind him. And let's see, Spears and Halberds. So he's got just tons and tons of AP in here. I must have like 8 units of AP just in one line. He's got crossbowmen. He's got some Black Uruks. He's got 2 units of Black Uruks, which are very good. They have the shields on the back. Yeah, very, very awesome unit to have. You got the Goblin King's Bodyguard. It's an elite unit, but it's more defensive than attacking. They have a lot of heavy defense on them. And he's got 2 units of Trolls and Snow Trolls. So, no cav. But he's there, just it looks more of a rush army. And then if we go over to who he's facing, he's going to be facing Eggslop. And he's commanding Khan. So he's got Nomadic Raiders in the front. Yeah, no more Nomadic Raiders. You got Halberds. More Halberds. You got 3 units of Halberds to match Misty's Halberds. He's got Nurad Footmen. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He has a Wacha, so hopefully he can get all of his shots off with that. Otherwise, could be a bust. Got some Brotherhood of the Axe. So, pretty expensive. I think they're about $9.75. They are AP, obviously, with these heavy axes. Yeah, it's a pretty good unit if they're used right. Brotherhood of the Lance, same kind of deal. Very expensive unit. It's a light cav. It's fast, but they will be torn apart if you are not careful. They aren't that durable. He's got the Wind Blades, which are kind of the same as the Brotherhood of the Lance, but that is to be expected. Their armor is only 8. They are a light cav as well. They're not heavy cav, but they do hold up better than the Brotherhood. He's got the cataphracts, which speak for itself. It is a heavy lance cav. It's made to charge and do lots of damage. He's got some horse archers as well. So yeah, we will get to Deity. He's going to be commanding Mirkwood. He's got some Miguel and Aaron sword and board unit. He's going to be putting it in loose formation out in his front line as a buffer. He's got some Thrannotar, some hybrid archers. He's got a lot of these guys. Good grief. I didn't know you could bring this many. Maybe it's just 2 units. It looks like 3. Some Thrandrum Aaron. Is that how you pronounce it? They're the lower tier spear unit, but still. Very good spear unit. Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 of those guys. Some Hiri Ek, the higher tier spearmen. So, very good units to hold the line. I don't know how to pronounce these names, but they are the higher tier archers. Hiri Pang, another unit of Hiri Pang. He's got the javelin units, and yeah, another javelin unit. Then he's got the 2 units of horse archer cav, which are very good. They're very accurate. Yeah, they can do some damage. Over against him is me. I'm going to be playing Rune once again, just because people say they suck does not mean squat. So I have some Eastron hunters which are getting decimated by the elven bows. Obviously that's to be expected. They're much more accurate. Eastron clansmen, I have 3 units of these guys. They have 1 armor upgrade. If you give them 2 armor upgrades, they start to look like the Loki Flagrim. They'll look pretty much exactly the same, but they'll have a sword and stuff. But these guys don't, so you can see the difference right there with the armor upgrade and not. So it's a good buy. I just didn't have any money for it. I have some mercenary riders, some horse archers. I got some Loki Gamprim. I got some Eastron crossbows, which are very good for what you buy. Loki Flagrim. More halberds. I have 3 units of these Loki Gamprim and 2 units of Flagrim. I got some Dragon Wraith Warlords, which are an awesome cav unit. There's only 25 of them. But nonetheless, they are very durable. 2 HP, very good for 1200. Some Dragon Wraith Crossbows. If you use these guys right, then they are very good. If not, then they are a waste. Same with the Balakov Sapphire Bladesmen. Got the 2 blue wizards right there. Pretty cool to have those guys. Some more crossbows. And then another unit of very rad mercenary riders. And last but not least, I got the Chariots. So yeah, we'll kick this off because the music's already going. So you can see these archers just getting toasted. 1 volley kills about, I don't know, 5 of them each time. So yeah, it really wears it down. Egg Slop pushing up his Black Powder Hawacha, wanting to get some shots off that before it's too late. And the Dwarves are kind of just taking their time getting some catapult hits. The Dwarves predicament right now, they don't have any cav. They have limited archers. They have 2 units of crossbows. So they're just going to have to charge in there and do as much damage as possible because they're not a mobile force. So they need to get the move on. Is this catapult going to hit? Oh, that was lucky. If we go over here, that Hawacha doesn't look like it's doing much. But yeah, we're already losing by 4%. Probably because those elven bows. But whatever it does hit, it pretty much, you know, kills a couple people around it. Hopefully we can see something soon. I am outgunned by the elves. So I am moving up my army because I cannot hang with their fire. Now here comes the Hawacha. So yeah, look at that. It doesn't look like it's doing that much. Like, oh, there's a dead guy, there's a dead guy, but there's dead guys everywhere. So it really picks up, just shaves off troops wherever. See, like that troll already got hit. It got hit by one, probably shaved off half its HP. So yeah, it's good for the money. I like getting 2 because you can do more damage with it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good choice for somebody like Mordor, or if you're going against Mordor. But here I go. I am pushing up. You can see I just could not hang with the archer power. These guys got decimated. And what I do hit, it seems like it doesn't do any damage. So I was like, screw it. I gotta go. Gotta charge in. But I got a good spot for these crossbows. Well, not really. They're not really getting shots off. What are they hitting? That's not a good target for them to go after. But yeah, I got my force. You can see I'm sort of leaving this gap open, and you will see why. And it's a pretty big line to try to cover and fight elves fairly. They're more skilled than I am, so if I can separate their forces, like these guys, I have them surrounded already, and then I got the halberds coming in here to clean up. Then I'm on to the second round. So yeah, it's here comes some more Hawacha fire. So yeah, doing some good work. Let's see what's going on with the dwarves. The dwarves in here kind of just like, you got the axe throwers, these spears just taking their time when they could be flanking these axemen. Yeah, pretty much just getting ran over. Yeah, these Thurbad Warhammers it looks like they kind of took a beating, but now they're going to go up against the Blacklock Engineers, which I don't know if they'll win that fight, but now these dwarves are surrounded, which dwarves excel in this type of fight more than most. So it's not the end of the world, but it could be better. There you go. Get a good charge off on these guys. So at least he's hanging on. He's trying to hang on. These guys aren't even fighting. These crossbows, probably I would try to get them after the cav. But yeah, I mean the dwarves, even though that it's looking pretty bad, he's out of oh no, he's not out of catapult ammunition. Oh my goodness. Blast a hole. It's not the end of the world, but these crossbows are gonna make it the end of the world. Let's look at Khan here. Khan's kind of just taking their time, you know, trying to get off as much ammunition as possible, trying to get these rounds off, trying to shred as many as possible. There is my Dragon's Wraith crossbows. So I saw an opportunity. I don't have that much cav. So I saw an opportunity to try to take a good cav unit out that can do a lot of damage.
Only half of our force remains.
And that's what it can do. It can tear apart an expensive unit like that. There's my chariots. Getting in here on these spearmen, routing them. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to split this gap right here. So because if I have troops in front of my Dragon's Wraith crossbows, they will not fire, or if they do fire, they end up killing my dudes. So I don't want that. Balkov Tribesmen, they were getting kind of pointed out, so I was like, screw it, I will just send them in the fighting because they are very good at fighting. More like a shock troop. These chariots are just running these dudes over. It's funny. Yeah, Loki Gamprim getting in here on the archers. So yeah, it's a pretty even contest though, because the elves will do their damage, and Stinking orcs had to come over and ruin my party. So the cave trolls coming in here, shutting up my crossbows. But it looks like Khan, though, is on the march. And Misty is not in the position to charge. They're pretty spread out. They got their archers, so it's they're not in the best position. These trolls are by themselves, which is not good. They will get singled out really fast, especially these snow trolls. You do not want these guys to be by themselves. Archer fire coming down, hitting these spearmen. I'd say these halberds would be a better target. Blackback berserkers, though, they can do some heavy lifting for Khan, or Misty, I mean. So let's see, dragons, wraiths getting in here and fighting. Let's go check out the dwarves again. See what happened with the dwarves. Going to go up against the Gorthade wardens, and it's not going to be pretty. These short little stubby axemen cannot have the reach on pikemen. So yeah, I think the dwarves, I mean, it's pretty settled. Yeah, they got picked apart pretty hard. Khan, though, coming up here, that's going to be a good opportunity to throw these spearmen off. See, this is what they do every time. Right before, I've said this like in like 3 or 4 replays. Right before they charge, they turn their backs. It's the most annoyingest thing ever. But nonetheless, they'll do good work in that, and these guys are getting surrounded, which is a good job. Black Uruks of the mountain are a good unit to take out right away. You do not want these guys hanging in here. These guys are just kind of sitting out in the open. Looks like, though, the elves gave me a run for my money on this side. The deity. Yeah, there goes the dwarf general. Yeah, deity. I think he is still new, but he's getting better as the time goes on, and kind of gets in here on my halberds with his horse archers, and that won't serve him justice. He needs to get out of there. But these freaking Les Galen jabs are just won't go away.
They have only half their men left.
Yeah, these spearmen are still sitting here. 49, they'll win that one, and they're not even trying. Like, most of them aren't even facing the right way, especially with these jabs, getting good shots. Over here, I'm getting surrounded by the elves. You know, especially with the horse archer cav, but those crossbows just shred it. So, yeah, crossbow units, good unit to have. I got the wind blades up there, so they took some damage. But Khan, though, is sitting really nice. Brotherhood of the Axe going up against the Black Uruks. Says defeat seems certain, and they still have 19 against 60. Yeah, they're gonna lose that. Over here, though, it looks like Khan is, well, it says balance of forces even, but it looks like they're pretty outnumbered, especially when this wave comes. They won't be that balanced anymore. So yeah, Khan kind of. I'd say it's pretty balanced. Let's go check out the dwarves real fast. So yeah, dwarves, they should have just pushed up in between this gap. I mean, they needed to just rush it. They kind of got stuck out here in this bowl, and wasn't good for him. Now Carlin's sitting in a really nice position and able to open up catapult fire on just sitting ducks. Let's see here. So that unit broke. I still got 11 and 26 of pretty good units, melee units. Let's see. At least I got these Eastron clansmen that are trash. keeping these guys pretty busy. And then all that's left really is just this unit. The unit Ammon Lank. I can't pronounce, but the general is in there, so he hasn't died yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, elves and I are pretty much wiping each other off the court. Yeah, those guys die. So now I'm sending everything I got just to try to deal with this unit, because I know they're good. I know they're AP. They are very good. And then plus, I have these horse archers to deal with that I was never able to wipe out, but I got one of the units. They're turned to toast. While that progresses, we will go and watch Khan. Got the Goblin King's bodyguard, and they will win against the Neurod Footmen. And Footmen will do some damage, though. Maybe shave some HP off. But they will not win that. The Brotherhood of the Axe needs to hurry up and get over there. Let's see, these cataphracts coming back here. Breaking units. Archer fire coming down and getting in these halberds, but I don't think the halberds is what they want to be in. Be better to maybe go after these footmen. Is that what they do? Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Brave warriors have killed our foe's general.
There goes the general.
His men will fear us.
Yeah, the footmen's what you want to do, and they'll break, especially with the Goblin King's bodyguard. Khan, though, it's looking like they just are coming down to archers, but these archers need to pin these halberds because Cardolin is coming. Yeah, Cardolin looking pretty good. And he got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 units of archers. And, I mean, yeah, this, if all Misty had was Blackback Berserkers, I mean, Misty's still sitting in a good position. They're such a good unit. And they will do a lot of damage. Goblin King's bodyguard down to 29 right now. Brotherhood of the Axe, what did they get into? They all of a sudden just died. So yeah, go back over here. Khan, though, coming out, helping me out with these horse archers getting in here, killing them really fast. Those wind blades, they just chew up Cav. And that's the it of 12 horse archers. They're dead. And yeah, and here comes these Hiri Pang, about to get wiped out, turned to toast, just like that, and they were out. So all that's left of the elves is these Ammon Link Archer Hybrid Axe unit, and I think I got it because I got 11 Dragon's Wraith Crossbow and 4 Sapphires for 7 of them. So I think I got that in the bag. But I don't have anything left, especially to take on Cardolin. And, like a unit, like, even like, if it's just me and Misty left, I mean, I don't have enough for that. So it's up to Khan. Can Khan pull this out of the hat? And, you see Khan, Khan's just breaking. They're like, screw this. They got 1 unit of Nomadic Raiders left, which is the very cheap archer unit. And a unit of halberds. And they got a cav unit somewhere. Here they are. So they got this cav unit. 2 snow troll units left. So here comes. Ooh, that's a nice charge. Getting on the Goblin King's bodyguard, taking out over half of them. So that'll really hurt the morale if they could take out the general. And there's still 15 of these, which the unit sizes aren't on huge. So, I mean, it's still a good number. I think this in a huge, it's 32, and in large, it's like 25. So they're down to 15 right now. Now 14. That guy just got hacked. But yeah, let's see. Let's see this charge off. Can they get here? Nice. So 14 Windblades takes on about 20 sharpshooters in one charge, which isn't that bad, but it's not enough to win it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed it up right here, because well, it's pretty self-explanatory what's gonna happen. I got maybe 30 troops left. Khan has an archer unit and a depleted unit of Windblades, which the Windblade unit could do a lot of damage if there was a lot of troops around still fighting. They're can't pin them down. There's only 5 of them left. And there goes my general by a nasty blackback. There goes Khan's general. So at least their generals lasted. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was off by 9%. A lot of our units routed. But yeah, so that was the battle. Good job to WK for taking care of those dwarves early. I mean, even though he got wiped out so fast, he still got over 1,000 kills. But the dwarves, they kind of excel in that grindy type, being surrounded. Their skill just takes them very far. Let's see, Khan pushing it pretty hard, getting a lot of kills off Misty. I just did everything I could just to defeat the elves. So Rune is not the best when it comes to elves, but I tried, you know, to take them out, and those Dragon Wraith warlords really helped out. I mean, they got 171 against the elves, which it's pretty good. Balkov, Sapphire Bladesman, they didn't get a lot of jabs off, so that was pretty much just 82 melee kills. War Chariots only got 100, but yeah, my numbers are relatively low due to elves. I wish I could see Khans. I guarantee you his Hawacha got over 100 kills. And archers must have got a lot, and those Windblades as well. So yeah, it was not a bad battle at all. I mean, it for the most part, it was pretty close until the end. So yeah, appreciate it, guys, and hope you guys learned something. Maybe want to try a different faction. Carlin, I played with them earlier today, and they did very well. I was really happy with the outcome, and very good faction. And like you can't play Carlin like you do other factions. You got to set it up different, and they rely a lot on crossbow fire and things like that, and pikes, and so yeah, awesome battle. So thanks, guys, I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.